Oh my goodness, where are we? That might be alright. Let me just zoom out a bit more. Bear with me, that's a little bit too... Oh, my days, what is going on my... Right, we'll have to go with that, I think. I think we'll have to go with that. There we go. Right. I think that will do. Let's just see. Yep, I think that's good. Right, I don't know who can hear me, who can't. Hi, everyone. Right. Hi, everybody. Can anybody hear me? Oh, dear. Are we live? Oh, there we go. Right. Are we all... Apologies for the camera moving up and down. I've got a bit of a messy desk. And, yeah. Hoping you can hear me. Hooray! Yippee! I tried to schedule it this time and I've never done it before, so I was a bit like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I've done it right. I don't know what I'm doing. So you have to excuse a little bits of stuff creeping in off my desk here. Trying to make it. See, what I can see on my camera is not, I don't think, what you guys can see. But anyway, never mind. Right. So we'll just hold on a moment for a few more people to join. And then we will make a start. I don't know who's crafting along with me. If you're crafting along, then say hello. Let me get my bits of card in. Now, I've got a couple of options for this card. Okay, so there's two different things you could do with this. Well, there's more than two, I'm sure. I'm sure you guys will think of some more things, but there's at least two things that I can think of to do with this card. So I shall show you the card in a moment. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come up. First of all, I've got my little tablet off to one side. And I am plugged in, so I shouldn't lose battery, hopefully. Unless my tablet lose battery, in which case I won't be able to see you. But anyway, we'll see. Right, I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes. And then we will make a start. Yeah. How's everyone doing? I've already seen, I've got Bear, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but Bear from Cork in Ireland, and Naomi from Maine, Silver Granny from Old Fort, North Carolina. Oh my goodness. Wow, the sun's just starting to peek over the mountaintops. That sounds amazing. I really want to be there. That sounds lovely. Yeah, it's sunny here actually. A few clouds, but it's sunny. We're glad for the sunshine. And it's also relatively warm. It's like 21 degrees, which for us is pretty good, I have to say. That's pretty good. Right, we'll just hold on one more minute and then we will make a start. Now, I don't know if my chat is updating regularly. Oh, no, hang on. So, okay, so I've got other people commenting. Now, on my tablet, for some reason, it's not... let me see if I can start. On my tablet, it's not actually showing me the live chat as it comes up. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Right, so who else have we got? We've got Ulrich from Austria. Nice. That's probably not how you pronounce your name at all. I'm really sorry if that isn't. Karen from New York. Louise here. All of my craft ladies. Good to see you. I'm glad you managed to make it, Louise. Another Louise. Lots of Louises. I'm a Louise. We've got Louise, my craft class lady, and Louise Cole from Hampshire. Fantastic. Good name. Liz from Minnesota. Dana from Texas. Fabulous. Right, bear with me if you say something in the chat and I don't see it. It's because my tablet is not necessarily catching up quickly, so you have to bear with me. I think it's okay now, but I don't know. Martine from Belgium. Fantastic. I haven't had much sleep. Can you tell? Getting my words in the muddle. Right, I think we will make a start. As I said, if you put something in the chat and I don't see it, it's just because my tablet is not, you know, going quick enough. Sheila from Northampton. Ah, good old Northampton. We like Northampton. It is a great name, Louise. You're right. Right, so let's make a start. So the card that we're doing today is one that I saw in this Crafts Beautiful Craft magazine, the June 2022 edition. And I saw it and I thought, oh, that looks good. But when I looked at it, so it's this one here, this tie card. Now, it said on it, draw a tie shape onto paper and cut it out. And I was like, well, okay, that I can't just draw a tie shape onto a piece of paper. They've actually done a shaker card. I'm not doing a shaker card. I'm going to be doing just a plain card. But afterwards, if we have time, I will do a shaker after, potentially, maybe. They've But yeah, so it said, you know, draw a tie. And I was like, well, okay, I can't just draw a tie. So I'm going to have to work that out myself. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work it out. So I've got, so this is what mine looks like. So that's it sideways. And it just stands up on your desk. It's nice and simple. It is a simple card. You know, normally I do these mad pop-up things. This is a simple card. But I just thought, let's keep it simple for my second ever live stream. And also because of Father's Day. But I thought as well it's quite nice for any masculine, you know, birthday or whatever. So that's what I thought we'd have a go at. So what you need to do is make yourself 2 templates. So I've made my 2 templates here. And I'm going to show you how I made these now. So then you've got 2 templates ready. So with your... so I'm going to put my base card or a pattern card, I'm going to put to one side for now. And I'm going to bring in my, obviously this is my template, what I'm going to use my template card. So you want to take a ruler and a pencil. And what you're going to do is you're going to measure in along the top 1 inch from the left and make a mark. And 1 inch from the right and make a mark. Okay, you probably can't see my marks, but anyway, I've got a mark here at the top and a mark there. Then you're going to measure in, so you're going to measure down 1 1/4 inches down the side and make a mark, and 1 1/4 inches down this side and make a mark like that. And then draw a line between those 2. Now, obviously, this is a template, so it doesn't matter if you draw a line straight across. So I'm going to do mine nice and bold so you can hopefully see it. No, it doesn't require dies or machines. No, I've tried to keep it really simple. Because you can probably get a tie dye, if you excuse, not a tie dye, you know what I mean? A die that is tie shaped. But this is a big shape. And I've decided, you know, but I thought, well, I can actually use that, you know, again. If I make a template, I can just use it again and again. And also, once you've done your template, it makes it so much easier just to, like, wheel them out. Because masculine cards are very difficult, as we all know. Right, so then what you want to do, along that line that you've just drawn, you want to measure 1 5/8. So 1 5/8. And make a mark. And then measure in from this side 1 5/8. So 1 5/8. And make a mark. And then you're going to join up that 1 5/8 mark with the 1 inch mark at the top, and the same here. And I'm doing it nice and dark, so hopefully you can see it. Okay, so that's that. Then what you want to do, along the bottom edge, you're going to measure in 1 1/2 inches. So measure in 1 1/2 and make a mark, and then measure in 1 1/2 from the other side and make a mark. So you should have 2 marks. One's 1 1/2 inch from there, and one's 1 1/2 inch from there. Then you want to measure up the side 1 5/8 and make a mark, and the same on the other side 1 5/8 and make a mark. And you're going to draw a line from that first, the 1 1/2 inch mark up to the 1 5/8 inch on the side, and the same on this side. Hi Devona from Maryland. Very nice. These people, honestly, you guys all from like exotic, wait, I suppose for you guys it's not exotic, but for us in England it sounds exotic. Nice places. I'd love to visit some of these places. And then we're going to join this mark here up to this mark here. Okay, right, so let's go from here up to there like that. And I'm drawing my nice thick lines so that you can see it like that. Okay, so then as you can see, you've got your tie shape. Oh, Nebraska. Hi, Mickey from Nebraska. Wow, that sounds like a good place to be as well. Right, so then once you've done that, you're now going to go ahead and cut it out. So you're going to cut that shape out. And then the next step after you've cut it out might seem a bit weird, but I found that it works, because I did set about trying to work out the measurements for how to make the pattern piece, the template for the pattern piece. And actually it works out better to do it the way we're going to do it today than the way that I did do it. Hi Kim from Sydney in Australia. Is it sunny there? I've wanted to go to Australia. I've been to New Zealand, but I've never made it to Australia. I think it's the only thing that puts me off about Australia is some of your creatures and your insects and your animals. That's the only thing that puts me off about Australia. Because over here, if I see a spider, it's just a spider, I don't care. I can get a glass, I can get a postcard, I'm not bothered, it's not going to kill me. I'm not that bothered. Same with wasps, it might sting me, but you know, we've got nothing really over here in the way of insects that is going to pose a threat to life. Whereas in other countries, I know that, you know, some countries have some quite scary animals and creatures and insects, so that's what puts me off some places, I have to say. Right, let's just cut up here. Oh yeah, it might be a winter now, mightn't it? Oh, it's coming into winter. Okay, so it's like, is it like autumn then? Right, so there we go. There we have our tie shape. So once you've got your tie shape, you're going to lay your tie shape on top of your other piece of card, and you're going to draw around it. And the reason being, because in a minute we're going to make one of the tie shapes slightly smaller. So we've got a tie shape that is the right size for the pattern. So that's the reason why we do it this way. I just found this was the easiest way to do it. So we're going to draw around this one. Oops. Like this. It doesn't matter if I go rogue with my pencil because it's only my template. I've driven down there, haven't I? Yet. I've done there, and done there. Is that everything? Yeah. So once you've done that, you're going to then... Actually, no, don't cut around this one. So once you've drawn around that one, you want to take your ruler. Now, I don't know if you can see on mine. If I put it on here, you might be able to see. On all rulers, you've got, like, whether you use the inches or the centimetres, it doesn't matter. Where your lines finish, that's what I use to kind of make my, just to make sure I've got the right border all the way around. So I'm going to lay this on, and where the bottom of the ½ inch mark finishes, that's where my line is. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can put it on a... I don't want to zoom in and whatever, but let me see if I can put this on here and then hold it up to the camera and see if you can see it. Okay, so that's like that. Right. Oh, so if I bring this up, I don't know if you can see. So where my ½ inch mark finishes, that I'm lining that up with where the pencil line is. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. But if not, then just measure about ½ inch in. But I just find it easier than having to measure. So I'm just going to put my ruler on there, and I'm basically drawing a border within, so you can see inside my line. And I'm going to go around all the lines and just draw a border. I just find it easier this way than having to measure stuff, you know, so it's just easier to kind of draw it on. And if you go over your, you know, you don't have to stop in the right place because you're doing a template, so any excess pencil lines don't really matter. You have to excuse all the cars whizzing past. My road, people seem to think that it's a racetrack. I don't quite know why, but they do. And so we have people whizzing up and down here regularly, which makes recording things fun, because I have to keep stopping every 5 seconds when some boy racer decides to tear up the road, because otherwise it will come out on my video. But obviously, because we're live, there's not much I can do about it. Hi Helen from Tasmania. Wow, Tasmania. That sounds nice as well. All these places sound nice. Okay, so you end up with that. So you can see my inside line, hopefully. So now what we're going to do is we are going to cut down that inner line. So forget your outer line. You're going to cut down that inner line, and that will mean that you then end up with a slightly smaller tie shape. And you can then use that for your pattern paper. If you wanted to do a mat as well as a pattern, then you could just repeat the process again. So draw around this smaller one onto another piece of card, and then just go in again and do another, another border, and just make it slightly smaller again. Oh, Sheila, you live on a main road? Yeah. See, I'm not on a main road. I'm actually in a residential area, but it's a cut through, and everyone uses it as a cut through between 2 main roads. And so there are like little mini roundabouts and stuff to try and slow people down, but yeah, they don't seem to care. They don't seem to care. Right, so let's just cut down here. Ooh. I don't really like cutting with scissors, but I think I can get away with it just about. Is your main tie doubled up? Yes, it is. So you mean on the card, the actual finished card, do you mean? Is that what you mean? On the finished card? There are 2 ties on the finished card. So I'll show you in a minute. Hold on. So this is going to be, let me just clear my bits away. Right, so yeah, on the main card, you do have 2 pieces, but I think, see, I'm hoping I'll put the right instructions in my instructions. But on the card itself, what have I done with it? Where have I put it? Where have I put my card? Here it is. So on the main card, you have got 2 pieces. Now, all you need, and I think I put it on the list of instructions, you need 2 base pieces. I'm now worried that I didn't. I put 1. No, I think I put 2. I think I did put 2. So you need 2 base cards. And so what I'm going to do now is we're going to take our main piece. So this is the outside. This is the base card template. And this one is the pattern paper template. Pattern template. I'm sorry, I can't talk and write at the same time. There we go. No, I did put 2. Good, that's all right. The list of instructions was, I put it out as a post on YouTube, and I also put it out on Instagram as well. I put both. So the list will be on there. After this video is gone, after we finish with live stream, what I will try and do is I will try and write those out in the description. I'm not doing it for every video, just for my live streams, because normally when I do a video, I put all the captions, you know, top and bottom or whatever, of what I've used as I'm doing it. But obviously, because I'm doing a live stream, I can't do that. So I will put in the description for the live streams after the live stream's gone up. I haven't quite yet worked out how to do description boxes. I only just worked out how to schedule a live stream, so you have to bear with me. I'm a bit of a newbie at all this. Right, okay, so this is our finished card. So what we want to do now is we want to take the base template, so the bigger of the 2. So if you can see, you've got 2 there, like that. So the bigger one of the 2, and you want to take your 2 base card pieces and basically draw around. Let me do it on the back of this card so I don't end up with pencil lines. Draw around your base card template. So we're going to lay that on there like this. And this is why making a template is a really good idea. Because next time you come to make yourself a masculine card, a tie-shaped masculine card, you can just get the template out, find a bit of base card. You don't even need to cut it necessarily to size. Just find a bit of base card, draw around it and whack it on, and then cut it out. So it just makes it a lot easier with the template, because it just takes the thinking work. You make the template once and then that's it, job done. So you love my caption feature, easy to pause. Yeah, I try and do that just because I don't like writing it out in the descriptions, because quite a few times I get it wrong. And even like with the first live stream I did, i.e. the last one I did, I went and made a mess with that as well. Did the wrong measurement. So this is what I mean. I forget things and whatever. So yeah. Hi Leslie from Scotland, from Glasgow. Oh, Leslie, you requested a card recently, didn't you? And I have a feeling, I'm trying to think what card it was. I can't check because it's on my phone, but I haven't forgotten about it. Okay, and I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I haven't forgotten about it. It's coming up soon. It will be coming soon if I can remember which one it was. Which one was it you requested, Leslie? Remind me again, because I have written it down. I've got like a little note thing on my phone, and I've written down if anybody requests something, I write it on there and who requested it. But I can't remember off the top of my head what it was that you requested, because there is one that someone requested and I can't remember who it was. Oh, hi Sparkly Lady. Oh, sunny Wiltshire, nice. There was one card that someone's requested, and that will be going live next Sunday. But I can't remember who requested what. I'm afraid I have a menopausal brain at the moment and it doesn't allow me to remember such things. So we're now going to cut this thing out. Now unfortunately I can't really see my pencil lines, so that is why I'm going a bit slower. Ooh. Oh, a tuxedo card, that's right. So yeah, let me know what kind of tuxedo card it was, because you were going to get back to me. You were going to see if you could find it and get back to me. Because I did have a look, but I wasn't sure which tuxedo card you wanted me to do. So yeah, let me know which one it is. If you find anybody else has done it or whatever, just let me know and I'll look it up. North Carolina. Oh, hello, signing for Worship Ministries. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Excellent. Another North Carolina. Fabulous. Right, let's oh, this takes a bit of time, just to bear with me. I'm not the fastest person at cutting, especially not when I can't see my pencil lines. Oh. Oh dear, there we go. Right, now with your two base card pieces, you just need to make sure these are both, you need to make sure they're both the same size. So cut them out and then just lay them on top of each other and just see if there's any little discrepancies. If there are, you can just trim them off, because you want your front and your back of your card to look the same. Right, so there's that. Oh, be tidy as I go. Okay, so there's your two base card pieces. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lay them on top of each other, and all we're going to do is I'm actually going to stick them together first and then I'm going to trim them. I don't know if you can see that. I've got a little bit of the base, the back base popping across the front, you know, I can see it behind, and the same here is not quite married up. So I am going to I'm going to stick them together. So what you want to do is, if you sort of grab it at the neck bit there and just make sure that it's sort of in line with each other, we're going to stick it at that top bit there. So we're literally going to stick this bit here and stick the other one on top of it. So just use, and you want to use something like red tape really, because you've got two bits sticking together. And we're going to stick one onto the other like that. This is why I like wet glue, because it gives me a bit of time to get it sorted. And then the one thing that I didn't do that I meant to do was I meant to score the top one first. So this top section here, it's best if you can score that before you stick it down. I'm just going to bend it up against a ruler because that will do the job, and then that way it stands up. If you want to, you can score the back, but I sort of prefer to score the front because it makes you have a differentiation between the you know, the bow bit and the actual tie. So that's why I like doing it that way. Right, let me just trim this bit here. There we go, and turn it over and just trim this so it fits. Oh, there we go. Right, so there's your tie shape base card. So that's that bit done. Right, okay, so that's that. So now what we want to do is add our pattern on. So I've got a bit of a stripe pattern here. So what we're going to do is take our smaller pattern template, and I'm just going to turn it over because I'm going to use the stripes. I'm going to turn it over so I don't end up with pencil lines. Lay your template on, and you want to draw around it. Now hopefully it should fit. Mine's a little bit shorter than my tie, but that's okay. We don't mind that. That's not a problem. Leslie, are you on Instagram? Because if you're on Instagram, you can send it me on whatever it's called, message, direct message, private message, whatever it's called. Because I've had a few people who've done that before. So you can send it to me on there. Yeah. Right, now I really can't see my pencil lines now. So let me go through that a bit. I need to go over that a bit more. I can't see it. Can't see what I'm doing. Why am I choosing dark card? My goodness. Right, let's do this nice and bold. Because I can't see my lines. Here we go. Right. There we go. And there we go. That's better. Now I can see my lines. Right, so now we're going to trim this bit off. So it's a really very simple card today. I shall get more complicated as the weeks go on, I'm sure. But I just thought since it was only my second ever, I wouldn't go too crazy. Right, just going to trim this down. No, I'm not great with technology either, to be honest with you, Leslie. I'm not great with technology. I'm trying to work out if anybody can tell me if anybody's got any ideas. So people be asking me to start up a Facebook group so everyone can share their makes. I really want to see everyone's makes, but I do not like Facebook. I cannot stand Facebook. So I don't want to do it on Facebook. So if anybody can think or knows of any other way that I can set up a group, I don't know, Flickr, Google Photos, I don't know, whatever. Some other app, I'm sure there must be some kind of photo sharing app out there that we could use so people can share their photos. So if anybody knows of anything, please let me know, because I really don't know. I really don't know. Right, so once we've cut our piece of card out, that is literally going to go on the front there like that. And then the only other thing we need to do is do the inside. Now on the inside, I'm going to use that little template again. Obviously, if you're using white as a card base, then you won't need to do necessarily anything on the inside. Because I've got navy, I won't be able to see it. Yeah, I know, Karen. I know most people seem to be on Facebook, but I just don't like Facebook. I'm on Facebook merely because I used to work, well, I still technically am a demonstrator for Trimcraft and Docraft, and so that was the way they communicated to the demonstrators. So that was the only reason I was on, and I didn't go on very often at all, and quite often I would miss communications because I hadn't been on, because I just hate it. And I'm on a design team for Paper Mill Direct, and again I often miss things on there because I just don't go on. So I quite often miss. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to go and check it, and I haven't got time for Facebook. Right, so let's get some. One thing I didn't do was my white card for the inside. Is that going to be wide enough? No, not quite. Let's find a piece of card I can use. I should have prepped this beforehand, but I didn't because I was running around like a mad thing trying to get everything ready. Let's use that white piece there. Let's have a look. Right, so let's get my pattern template, and I'm going to lay that onto here like that. Now because I'm doing it as an internal piece to write my message on, I don't need to do this top bow piece. I need to do the bottom. So we are going to go up to there like that, and then I'll just literally just cut across there. So let's just cut up here. The other thing as well with Facebook is I don't know how to set a group up. I also don't have time to moderate it. Because obviously you get people on there who are a bit dodgy, don't you, sometimes, and people making dodgy comments, and so I don't know how it all works, to be honest with you. I don't know how you set the group up. I don't know how you moderate it. I have not got the first foggiest clue. Plus, I've just not got the time. I really don't have the time to be moderating a group. So, yeah, I don't know. But Instagram's relatively... Yeah, I find Instagram easy, Dinah, as well, to be honest with you. So if you can just go onto Instagram just so you can share, that would be good, because I quite often get tagged. I sometimes get tagged by people who have done the cards, and it's just nice to see people's makes. just really don't want to do Facebook. Like, I don't even know how. I can't even tell you how much I don't want to do Facebook. I really don't like Facebook. Right, so there we go. There's me inside piece. So now we're going to open up the card. Now, obviously, where you put your pattern paper, that hasn't been scored, so just sort of crease it with, you know, yourself. It doesn't need to open that far. And if you've got a sort of quite thick base, which I have here, then that's quite helpful because it means it's not going to bend that much. So then this is going to go in there like that. And I'm going to stick it straight down, I think. So we're going to add this in, stick this down. There we go. Yeah, I could, Sheila. Then my problem is that I don't have time to go on it. So you'd all be uploading these wonderful cards and I wouldn't have time to go and check it. That's my problem. I just don't have, because I don't have it on my phone, so I'd have to go on the computer and look at and actually sign in and do it and whatever. And I just don't like Facebook. Don't make me go on Facebook, please. I beg. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right, so there we go. There's my tie card, and I put the white on the inner, which I quite like actually because it makes it look quite nice. And then all you need to do then is add your greetings. So obviously, if you've done, I've already done a Father's Day card, so I've done Father's Day here. So I think this will be a birthday. So that's another thing I didn't get ready was my birthday. Hi, Gonnie from the Netherlands. I'm afraid I'm not very good at Dutch, so you'll have to bear with me. I don't, yeah, but yeah. What size envelope? This will fit in a slimline envelope. So the total footprint measures 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it should fit in your, you know, your slimline card envelope. So yeah. So then the other thing as well I was going to say was, obviously going from what the magazine, I'll do the greeting in a minute. But in the magazine, they made it as a shaker card. So you could do that. So all you'd need to do is obviously cut out 3 base pieces that were the larger size. And then do 2 of them stuck together like we did just now. In fact, we can make it. What time is it? 12:30. Yeah, we can make one. Right, you have to bear with me while I cut bits out. But I'm going to make a shaker version. Okay, now I've not made one before. So you and I, all of us, are all making it together for the first time. I do need to add a greeting on this. Let me quickly get my little box of greetings out, and then we can have a go at adding the greeting, and then we can have a go at making the shaker card. Right, let's have a look what we got. I want to do a happy birthday. I quite like that. It's completely the wrong colour, but I quite like it. It's completely the wrong colour. I'm not going to use it, but I do quite like it. Can I cut a note? I don't know about you guys. Do you find this as well? I find that sorting out greetings is the hardest bit. I don't know what it is, but I just find sorting out a greeting is just, oh my goodness me, so annoying. I might have to come back to greetings. Oh, you hate shakers as much as I hate Facebook. That's funny. Oh, I've got a friend who hates wiper cards. Like, she actually hates, she literally, if you show her a wiper card, she literally she might throw up. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad it is. So yeah. I don't have to make a shaker card if you don't want. I can do democratic decisions and go with what people want to do. Right, I haven't got a suitable birthday, so I can either sit and watch me cut one out, or, oh, she's just putting it back, or we can, you don't like shaker cards either, right? Oh, you love shaker cards. She loves shaker cards. Okay, fine. Well, we might do a shaker card. Karen, I'm really sorry. Oh dear. See, I don't mind a shaker card. My only thing is, I probably wouldn't make a shaker card for a male card because men and sequins. I mean, these days, you know. But yeah. But I did find some like navy and like sea colours. So I thought maybe we might be able to get away with that. But I personally probably wouldn't do a shaker card for a man, to be honest with you. So maybe I won't bother doing one. I'm just wondering if there's any other version of this that we can think of. What else? Oh, I know. Yeah, so the other thing as well in the magazine that they mentioned, which I thought, oh, that's cool, but again, it would involve me having to figure out the measurements for it, was they also did a bow tie one and a moustache one as well. So again, you could do something similar. Shake away. I just see, I like shaker cards, but I just think for a man's card, it's a bit odd, if I'm honest. I don't know. I just like all these sparkles, and I guess, you know, like your new man maybe, but I know that my husband would not appreciate a shaker card. I know quite a lot of males that wouldn't appreciate a shaker card. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe with matte, maybe with like matte sequins. I don't know. Right, okay, so I'm not going to bother with me greeting on this because you guys don't want to sit and watch me cut out thingy bobs. You don't want to sit and watch me cut out. Come on, brain work. Sentiments. That's the word I was going to say. Sentiments. So I'm going to leave that blank, and I'll add a happy birthday to that later. So I will do another one then. I'm going to do another one. I am going to do a shaker card. I'm not sure about shaker card just because of it being a man's card, but we will give it a go. So I'm going to get another piece of base card. So this time I haven't cut everything ready because this is a lastminute.com. It's a lastminute.com decision. So we're going to cut out 4 1/4 wide and 8 1/4 long. So just bear with me while I cut these out. 4 1/4. Now I'm not going to be able to get, oh, that's annoying being 4 1/4, because I'm not going to be able to get 3 out of a 12 by 12. How should we do this then? Should we go 4 and what have I got here? Let's have a look. 7 3/4. What's half of 7 3/4? 3 1/2 plus 3 1/2 plus an 1/8, potentially. I think that's right. Oh no, it's not right. Okay, whatever. Just messed it up. 4 inches. You're not fond of Facebook either. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I really don't like Facebook. Right. Just trying to work this out because my card, I haven't got quite enough card. So let's think about this. I'm going to make the larger piece, which is the correct piece, the front. This not quite so wide piece is going to be the back. You've never made a shaker card yet. Okay, we're going shaker. We're going shaker, everybody. We are going shaker. Right. So that is 2 pieces. I'm going to need a 3rd piece for the frame. So let's see where we end up. Now I'm going to use my templates that I made prior because they're really very stiff and good for templates. So let's draw around these. Use white card. Oh, what you mean for the frame? Yeah, I could do. Oh no, for the back I could do it. If I use this for the frame, because I feel like it needs a navy frame, and use white for the what would be the, so I'm wittering on. So if I use navy here, this piece is white and then the frame is navy, that would work. So let's do that. I'm waffling on because I'm tired. You will have to bear with me. Right, so that's number 1 done. Then we need a white piece. Use white for the frame or the back. Yeah, okay. I quite like the frame to be navy just because I know what papers I'm using. And they are green, navy and blue. And so I think the navy would look good. But I'm going to use white for that back piece. Definitely. Let me get my white for that back. Did I not have it? Yeah, I did. I had a piece of card here already. Right. So this is going to be 4 1/4 here. And it's already 8 1/4 because it's an A4. So that's my back piece. Yep, that's my back piece. Is that right? Or is that my front? Let me just bear with me. No, that's my frame. This is going to be my frame. This is going to be, oh dear, should always get a good night's sleep before doing a video. But last night, 'twas not to be so. Right, there we go. I'll just go around here, go around here, go around here, and around here. There we go. I do need a nap after this, but it won't happen, I'll tell you, because I've got to go and do school run. Pick my son up, and then tonight I have Bible study to go to. So I need to make food for that. And, because it's a bit of a games night, it's the last one, I'm the one organising the games, which I haven't done yet. So I'm going to be organising games after coming off this live. So a nap? What's a nap? I don't know what a nap is. It certainly isn't something that I know about. Right, this is not going to be the best. This is not going to be the best. Just warn you all now. This is what happens when you do ad hoc cards. They don't go completely to plan. But anyway. Right, let's cut up here. See, wouldn't it be wonderful to have an actual die that cut all this out? I have to say, it would be wonderful to do that, but I don't. I don't have that. This is why we're measuring it all out. Right, so let's cut up here like this. You can play How to Make a Show. Good. That would be a good game, Sheila. That would be a good game. I don't know if the rest of the people at the Bible study would appreciate that game. They're not all of them are crafty. Some are, but not all. But I thought you were going to say we could play Sleeping Lions. That's more of a game I'd be playing. Like, right, everybody, who can fall asleep the fastest? I think that might be me. I think I might win that game. Yep. I actually made marzipan for the first time yesterday. Completely random. Nothing to do with what we're doing. I don't know why I thought about it, but yes, I made marzipan for the first time. I've never made marzipan from scratch. And it's so incredibly easy. I shall be making it again. And it tastes way better than shop-bought marzipan. Oh my goodness me. Simply just 3 ingredients. That's all I used. 3 ingredients. Ground almonds, icing sugar, and egg white. Super easy. Super duper easy. Right, let's just cut this out. I apologise, you have to watch me cutting these out. But this was the bit I didn't pre-do. Right. So that's the front. That's the back. Then we need to do the frame. Now the frame is going to be a tiny bit smaller, which is fine. You can't eat marzipan, is it because of you got a nut allergy? I'm presuming. I'm not a big fan of like shop bought marzipan, although I do like chocolate covered marzipan. But this homemade stuff, oh my goodness, it's a bit too nice. It's a bit too nice. Right, so now we're doing this one. Now the good thing with this one is you won't need the smaller. I won't need the smaller template for this, but I do need to cut out lots more pieces. That's the only problem with this. Right, now with this one, I think I'm going to use a Stanley knife for this bit, for the frame, because I am concerned that because this isn't quite wide enough, I need to just come in a little bit from my lines. So, where's halfway? Halfway is about here, and halfway is about here. Right, okay, so let's just do that. So that's about there then. Hopefully not going to see my head at any point because I'm kind of half standing up here. So like that. So I'm literally now just doing what we did with the pattern one. I'm just coming in slightly because the card I've got here is not quite wide enough. So I'm just coming in ever so slightly. So I'm going to end up with a bit of a white border around the outside of my shaker frame, which I don't mind. I mean, hopefully I'll make it pop a bit more. I don't know. I'm just hoping I'm getting my borders right because I'm literally winging this. So we will see if it works or not. Right, that's there like that. Come up here like this. And then around the corner. I'm wondering whether you can't eat eggs or dairy. Oh, okay. I think I did see a version where you didn't use eggs on YouTube. Right, you know what, with this frame, I think what I might do is I'm going to cut straight across. I think I'm going to cut straight. Oh, I'm making this complicated now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do it as we were doing it. I just suddenly thought maybe if I don't do the frame all the way to the top. But actually, let's do the frame to the top. We've still got to cut the small bit out as well, haven't we? This shaker business is complicated. What have I got myself into? What have I got myself into, people? I'm not going to guarantee this card's going to turn out very well. Just putting that out there now. Oh my days, that's higher than that. Why is that higher than that? Okay. This is going a bit pear-shaped, it has to be said. Right, let's draw a little line. Let's draw a little line to here. So this is about where I need to come to. Okay. I feel like this is going to be quite small. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Are you going off, are you, Karen? I don't blame you. Can I come and join you, please? Oh, I'm headed down a path. Oh no, regretting. So, have a good weekend. See you on the next one. I won't do shaker cards. Oh my goodness. I didn't realise that shaker cards were such a Marmite thing. But clearly they are. Right, okay, so there's that cut out. Now I dread to think when I put this on top of the other one, what it's going to look like. I'm scared. I mean, it's not even straight at the top. Oh dear. Oh dear. Here it's not even, doesn't even line up. It's not too bad, I suppose. It's not too bad. Right, what I'm going to do now then for the actual frame bit is I am going to, I'm not going to make that top bit the frame because this is too narrow. So if I just marry, I'm going to use the lines on my cutting mat, and I'm just going to come down a bit here. And I need to bear in mind how thick my foam tape is. You need to go as well, Leslie. Okie dokie. See you soon, and make sure you send me that thing if you can find it on Pinterest. If you can send it on Pinterest, if you can. It's quite easy to sign in, so if you can, that would be good, and then I can have a go with it. Right, where's my foam tape gone? Oh no, I've lost my foam tape now. Oh goodness. Can things get any worse? Right, let me quickly get myself foam tape out. Bear with, bear with. Bear with. Where is my foam tape? Oh, not over there. Bear with a second. Foam tape, foam tape. Is that it? Nope. Is that it? Yeah. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Right. Okay. Whew. This is definitely a feat. Right. I've discovered this silicone foam tape and I love it. It's a bit of a pain, hasn't it? It sticks to everything. But it's a dot and dab silicone foam tape, and this one is super thin. And we know how it always sticks to the side here. I find if I just get an anti-static pad and just run it over the top, then that helps not be quite so sticky. So I'm just going to quickly do that now. Oh my days. It's like everything's conspiring against me. Oh my goodness, this is super sticky. Wowzers, come on now. Oh gosh. What have I got myself into now? Oh my days. Nope, that's not coming off. That is not coming off. It's not normally this bad. That is literally, that's not coming off. Oh wow. Oh my days. Right, let's try a different one. Let me try a different reel, see if the next one's not quite so bad. Golly gosh. See See, my first live stream went so well, and then today we're struggling a bit, aren't we? Really, we are struggling a bit. I don't know if that's the lack of sleep. It does come off, yeah. It's just, I think I probably need to do it when I'm not live and got people watching me trying to peel cellophane off the side of sticky tape. This one's sticking to, look, it literally won't come off. Like, it's literally, I've never ever had it do this, ever. Never, ever, ever. Oh my days, what is going on? Oh, I literally can't get that off. It's literally, I don't know if you can see here, it's like shredding the plastic. Wow. Okay, plan B. What can we do? That's so annoying. What? Oh my goodness me. What about if I cut it? You guys don't want to watch me peeling blooming cellophane off a thing, but it's just coming off in bits. I've never had that problem with it, ever. But obviously, the moment I do a live stream, that is when it happens. I just want to know where my other one went. Because I do have another one somewhere. Anybody, any ideas how to get this off? Because it's not coming off. Anybody, any ideas? How can I get this off here? Because I don't have any other foam tape. And I can't do a shaker card without foam tape. So, if you have any ideas, please let me know. Because this is thoroughly stuck. Oh, here we go. Oh, we might be on a roll. Don't speak too soon. Golly gosh. I've never, ever had this problem with this tape. I apologise that you have to sit and watch me. See, on a video, you wouldn't have to watch me do this because I would be doing it off camera, having this battle by myself. Right, I can't take all of that off, but I've got a bit. Louise Sullivan in the chat, if you're still there, this is where your anti-static bag is going to come in handy. This is what I use this for, things like this. Right, let's just give it a bit of a thing down, try and get rid of some of that stickiness. There we go, and then we can actually get on with the card making rather than the peeling tape. Goodness me, I've never ever come across that before. It's just so crazy. Right, there we go. We got there in the end. Yay! She says, hoping we can actually use the tape. Wowzers, that made such a mess. There's someone crashing and banging out the side. I don't know who that is. I apologise if you can hear that. Right. Yay, we have liftoff. Hurrah. Okay. You can double up on, oh yeah, I could double up on, if you have some fun foam. Oh yeah, fun foam. Didn't think about fun foam. Yes. I know, it does allow you to see you're not alone with your challenges. This is true. Right, 1/4 of an inch. Now we've done that, we can get on with it. I don't want to end up with all stuff all over me though. Right, so 1/4 of an inch. So this is the back. This is the front, is it not? Yep, and that's the one that's, sorry, the way around. That's the back, that's the front. This is going on the top. Right, okay. And breathe. Right, so now we need to cut a frame. And I think I'm going to... No, let's not do that. Right, okay. So I'm going to cut a frame. So let's just make sure our frame is definitely the right size. So I am going to now draw the frame on and then we'll cut round it. And I'll do this as the back because then I can just go for it. Oh, hi, is it Gina from Ohio? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to my shambles of a live stream where we've been battling with tape. We've managed to lose people because they didn't want to see a shaker card made. We're going great guns here. We're going great guns. Right, okie dokie. Let's get this sorted. Again, I'm just using my little markers to try and get a straight-ish edge. This is why people make dies out of these sorts of things. Because of the amount of faff that goes into actually making something like this. So I do understand why people do dies. Right, that looks pretty much there. So I'm now going to cut this out, this frame bit. Yep, cut the frame bit out. And I've hopefully made sure that I have enough of the border that I can then fit my foam tape in there. So hopefully this will work. Just go a little bit wide there just to make sure I've definitely got enough space for my foam tape. I do not want to come across with my foam tape. I haven't got my acetate out yet, so I need to do that as well. There we go. Right, so that's my middle bit. Okay, so there's my frame done. I'm not going to do the top bit, that can stay as it is. Okay, and then we just need to make a pattern piece underneath. So let's move my what's it out the way. Bring my pattern paper in. Is that going to be wide enough? I think it will. Okay. Yep, that's going to be wide enough. Okay, so I'm going to lay that on. I'm going to draw around it. Yeah, I like to make mistakes. Thank you, Silver Granny. I like making mistakes. Oh, I don't know, I'm doing up the top there. I don't see up there. I don't like making mistakes at all, but like you say, at least then you know that you're not alone and that everybody does it. Everybody does it. Right, so I'm going to cut out some pattern paper. I hope it does look great, Sheila. I really do. It needs to after all this effort. And I hope the recipient appreciates it as well. Yeah. Right, I'm going to cut up here. These papers are Do-Craft papers from a few years ago. They did a mail. No, actually it wasn't mail. It was a Moroccan tile, I think it was called. And this was the papers from it. Right. So there's that. Like that. Right, so now I will stop saying right, hopefully one day. Right, so now just say it again. I'm going to lay this on there like that, and this is going to go behind here. Trimmed it a little bit to similar size to the actual outside of the frame, so let's just trim a little bit off there. This bit doesn't need to look good because this bit you're not going to see the edges, so it's fine. So let's just bung that there like that. Does that work? Oh, yeah, that does. Good. Right, okay, so now I need to get some acetate. Talk amongst yourselves while I quickly grab some acetate. I'm going to use Dovecraft Premium Acetate. I don't think they do this anymore. I think they've got another version of this. But this is 0.20 millimeters. So I'm going to use this one. Let's grab a piece. Have I got a piece already cut? No, I haven't. So let's just use a piece. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I think, is instead of cutting a rectangle, I'm just going to cut it straight out. Now, the good thing about this is it's got a protective cover on it. So because it's got a protective cover on it, that's on that side. I'm going to use indelible pen because it won't matter. Because it's got, I'm going to take that cover off. So that's very useful indeed. So I just need to make sure I don't get the indelible pen on my actual card. Do I have, is this going to be a bit, is this small? Is that small enough? Oh, I could do it to the same, okay. Forget that then. Let's use the small pattern paper piece template, and I'm going to use that instead because it doesn't matter if I get indelible pen on that. So we use a Sharpie and just draw around my acetate You always use such pretty pattern papers. Oh yeah, the Silver Granny. Yeah, the Butterfly Kisses pad. I love that pad so much. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. I had it for to demo with it when it first came out, and oh my goodness, I love it. I actually love it. In fact, no, I didn't have it to demo with. I saw it. I remember it came out, and I really wanted it to demo with, but I didn't get sent it, and so I ended up buying it myself. That's right, because I was just like, I'm sorry, I can't not have this pad. So I ended up buying it. How many of you have checked out the antoniomakes.com site? Because, oh my goodness, he contacted me, and I don't really do digital kits because my printer's rubbish. But now I'm going to have to invest in a laser printer, basically, because I have fallen in love with the papers that he has over there. So if you haven't already checked them out, go over to www.antoniomakes.com and have a look at his digital kits. To be honest, in the interim, before I actually get a printer, a laser printer, I might just get them printed out, you know, nearby at a shop or something, because they're so nice and the colours are so nice. They're so nice. Hi Diana from Banbury, West Australia. Oh, quite a few of you in Australia. Fabulous. Right, let's just double check this is actually going to fit. Yes, it is. Hurrah. Right, so now I'm going to go ahead and stick this tie onto there. I don't quite know why I've done the top bit. I didn't really need the top bit, but anyway, I've done it now. So let's remember to take the protective layer off it. So this is another battle that we have. Yeah, they are, aren't they, Sheila? They are beautiful, those papers. Oh my goodness gracious me. They are actually beautiful. I'm in love. You're going to see them all the time now. I'm afraid the paper boutique will have to take a step to one side for a few weeks, because everything's Antonio Makes at the moment. It just looks amazing. Actually amazing. So, yeah. And I love those butterflies. I can't even wait. The video that's going up on Sunday. Oh my goodness me! I've used his papers and I've used the butterflies fussy cut. Oh, it's so nice. They're so nice. Yeah, Silver Granny, you need to go and check his site out. Oh my goodness! Make sure you use Louise 10 and you'll get 10% off your orders. Yeah, the other thing as well with it that I found was that I just thought they're such good value, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on commission or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm promoting him. They are actually good value. Like, if I had a laser printer, I would use them. I definitely would use them, because I was thinking, like, there was some, I think some of the background papers like 185 or something. Now, I'm sorry, but you're not going to find papers that stunning for that kind of price anywhere anytime soon. And if you do know of somewhere, then please let me know, because I would go and buy them, because they are just gorgeous. So yeah, I am over the moon with them. And I've just actually this morning just filmed another video again using those papers, which hopefully will go live next week. I think it's next Sunday it goes live. I think I'm hoping to do a live stream again next week. I'm not quite sure when, probably the Friday. But the week after that, I'm going to be busy on the Friday, so I can't do one then. So I'll have to reconfigure. Right, so we're sticking the acetate onto the back of the frame. So this is me sticking it down. Now the fun bit is when we get to do the when we get to add the foam tape. That's the fun bit. And actually I probably should have made a mark on my other bit of card first, but anyway, I haven't done that, so there we go. I feel like my desk is turning into a bit of a bomb site. I normally tidy as I go, but yeah, anyway. Right, okay, so we now have a tie shape with a frame, and we've got acetate stuck onto the back. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add the foam tape to the white card and stick this bit on the top. It kind of would be easier to put the foam tape here, but then you've got to stick this blind onto there, which isn't easier. So I'm going to put this down here a second, and what I'm going to do is just lightly, I'm going to draw around the outside of this frame so I know where my foam tape needs to be. In fact, I'm just going to put a few little lines, not loads, because I don't want you to be able to see it afterwards, and you might be able to see it, so I'm going to have to, I don't quite know how I'm going to do this, but anyway. So I was thinking I probably should have done it on there. Oh, the joys of shaker cards. Okay, so let's move. Don't move, please, Mr. Tie Shape. Don't move. Oh, it's moved again. Come on now. Now is not the time to be moving. Thank you very much. If you could please cooperate with me, Mr. Tie. Oh, that's wonky over there. Okay, so roughly about there. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and stick my tie. Thank you, Annabella. I couldn't believe I got chosen, to be fair. I was like, I got asked. I was like, little old me, you want me? You want me on your creative squad? Are you sure about that? Wow. Right, so let's add this tie pattern first. In fact, I probably should have done this instead of doing the marks, shouldn't I? The pencil marks. But anyway. Right, so this is going to go on here like this. I can see myself having to rub off pencil marks in a minute. Right, so that's there like that. I'm going to quickly rub my pencil marks out because I don't need them anymore, because I now have pattern paper to show me where I'm going, which I didn't think about when I did my pencil marks. See, this is the real me you're seeing now. This is the makes lots of mistakes, doesn't think about what she's doing properly kind of a thing. Right, let's just rub this off. Let's rub these pencil marks off. Right, so now we can go ahead and add the foam tape. Now I'm a bit concerned that me adding foam tape is going to go a bit AWOL. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick foam tape on this side, because I can just see what's going to happen and I don't want to go down that road. So we are going to add foam tape on the opposite side here, like this. The other thing as well with shaker cards, I never know how much shaker, content to put in. I don't want to get too much, and I don't want to get not enough. So yeah, if anybody has any tips on how to get the right amount of shaker content, please let me know in the comments, because I never know. Right, okay, so that's that there, and then we got the side here. There we go. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. Oh, and now my neighbour's shouting outside. Excuse if you can hear loud talking outside. That would be my neighbour. I don't know why you can't just have a normal conversation. I have to shout. I still haven't fathomed this out yet, but anyway, that's just me. Right, let's add this up the top here. There we go. And I think probably here, just to make it neat. And here. Right, now I've red taped it to within an inch of its life. I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to add the back on first before I do any more. Before I add this shaker bit, I'm going to add the back on, because I foresee there might well be problems if I don't. So let me just stick this down first. I think that might be the best option. So again, I'm going to put a bit of glue on here. My desk looks absolute shambles right now. I apologise for that. Right, let's stick this down. And I'm also going to need to trim it as well, because it's not the same size and shape and everything. Because this is the way we're going. Right, Let's just quickly trim this so it fits. So, yeah, feel free to put things in the comments. You love my cards. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I try and keep my shamble cards off the screen. That's why live stream's a bit dangerous. But I know we all make disasters, don't we? We all do it. Now that bit there, am I going to get into that bit there? I think I'm going to have to not worry about that bit there and that bit there. Got a bit of a shadow there, but anyway, whatever. Right, so that's that and that's that. I'm just going to bend this bit up. You just bend this bit up here. Oh, actually, no, I can't. We're going to have to bend the back bit. So on this one, we're going to have to bend the back section, not the front section, because of the shaker bit. Because it's not going to be able to bend if you've got if you've got foam tape on it. When you have time, can pull the plastic off the rest of the foam tape. Yeah, I'm going to this will be fun, taking all that off. It's going to be fun. Right, let's add some shaker bits into it now. Now this is the problem, because normally I would add them in here and then obviously, well, have the foam tape, you know, and add them in the middle of the foam tape so you know where you're going. But because we are not doing it that way, oh, I've just lost a sequin somewhere. There it is. This will be interesting because I have visions of having sequins. Oh, running off the table. I have visions of having sequins stuck to the red tape. So stay tuned for that one. That will be interesting. Right, and then we want some of the green. I used to have a little spoon here for things like this, but I don't know where it's gone. Right, bit of the green and a bit of that blue, like that. Now, do we think we need more? Or is that about right? Right, I think, I don't know, I feel like we're going to need more. We might need a tiny bit more, but not much. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I think I'd rather go a few less. Anti-stack at the inside of the foam. Okay. What, on here? Oh yeah, that bit there. Well, I've already done that. I've sort of already done it, but it's still sticky. So let's go back over it again. Good thinking, Sheila. Because I was thinking, because I anti-staticked the inside, you know, both sides of the roll, that it would be okay. But I've just felt it, and you're right, it does need anti-staticking. And now I've got dust all over my acetate, which is always good. And here's some of the sequins to the pattern paper, so you have a bit of bling. Oh yes, that's a good idea as well. Thank you, Silver Granny, for that. I will do that as well. That's a very good idea, because that's one thing I don't like about shaker cards, is when it all disappears off down the bottom and you've got nothing at the top. So let's do that now. Where is my glue? Where is my glue? In fact, I might use glue dots, maybe. Have I got glue dots? No, I use glue. Oh, I use glue. Oh, I use glue. Right, let's stick some now. Okay, so let's stick one up here. And let's stick... Oh, hello. Come back. From there. And we'll stick one over here. One over here. And there. And one there. And maybe one here. Don't really know how many to stick, but we'll stick a few in. Your glue is top right. Oh, sorry, wrong glue. Yeah. Should I have a few more? Don't really know how many to stick down. That's there. Let's stick another one back where that green one is. And I'm going to stick another one, maybe, I don't know, randomly here. Very random. It might fall off, but we'll give it a whirl. Right, what colour should we go with? Let's go with the blue. There, that. Right, moment of truth. Let's take off all this backing, which is easier said than done. And let's... This is why shaker card was a bad idea. Just trying to peel all the thing off. And as well, normally with tape, I kind of peel off corners, but because of it being like red tape, red silicone tape, foam tape, you can't really do corners. So no, it's not a tie-dye. It's we've done it from scratch. We actually made a template from scratch and then drew around it, and now we're doing a card. So the original card was a flat card, which I'll show you in a moment when I've peeled all these silly bits of thing off. And yeah, but then we went off piste after we made the plain one. It only took us like 20 minutes, half an hour to make the flat one, the plain one. So now we've gone off piste and we're now doing a shaker card, which I don't know if it was a good idea to do or not, but we're here. So that's what we're doing right now. This wasn't planned. The shaker card was not part of my live stream plan, but we went off piste. So there we go. Right, so now we've got the fun part of sticking all this down without all the static. Now I've got a bit of a dustiness still. It's still a bit dusty. My window's still a bit dusty. And I'm a bit concerned I'm going to end up unsticking my foam. I don't want to use a wet wipe. Oh, well, that's going to have to be. Oh, no, it's really cloudy now. How do you get the anti-static powder off? Am I going to have to go down the baby wipe route? I don't really want to go down the baby wipe route, but I might have to. Right, baby wipes are coming out because that acetate is a bit dusty. And nobody wants dusty acetate. Right, so let's just do a bit of an operation here, trying not to get the thing, the foam tape. There we go. And then I need to dry it off. Acetate doesn't feel very clear, I have to say. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of using acetate. You wouldn't have thought that, would you? The amount of projects I've done recently with acetate. But it just really annoys me when you get bits on your acetate. Oh, this is so sticky. It's like cleaning windows. You end up with smears. Right, I think that's pretty clear now. So we're going to go with that. Microcloths, yeah, I haven't got any of those. They sound like a good idea. Right, I'm going to have to stop talking when I put this down. I need to concentrate. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. What's that there? Oh no, it's part of the pattern paper, that's fine. Right, let's just stick that down there. There we go. Yay, we did it! We did it! We did it! Hurrah! That looks alright actually, I'm quite impressed with that. And then you've got, I quite like the white, the blue frame, the white, and then the blue behind. Although I'm going to have to cut a smaller one inside to God, if you could see my desk, oh my goodness. Yes, I'm going to have to use the white inside so I can actually write on it. Sorry, I'll start sentences and then don't finish them. Hurrah! That actually worked quite well. Well, I didn't, but we got there in the end. My desk is an absolute tip. It's like a bomb's gone off. I actually don't mind it when some of them stick, like at the top there, it's gone and stuck. I don't actually mind that because it kind of, you know, oh, that's about the right amount as well. Cool. Right, so I just need to add a white piece in the middle and then we're done. Hooray! We did it. We got there with help from all over the world. Oh my days. That was a bit, I'm going to go and lie down in the dark room after this and think of games for tonight. So... Right, for people who came in later on, just so you know, this is what we started off with. We started off with, this was the planned card. So a nice flat plain card, tie shaped, okay, and we cut it out of a rectangle, made two base templates. So you've got a base template and a pattern template. So obviously one's slightly smaller than the other. So then when you make it again, like we just did, you can just draw around it. You haven't got to measure. So look back on the video for that. So that will then give you that. And then I went ahead and did this card, which I haven't added a sentiment to yet. And then that's for the obviously for writing on the inside. So I'll add something on there. And then we went off piste and we really pushed the boat out. And we went for this card, which is a patterned shaker. So yeah, right. I'm just going to Louise. It looks great. May have a good shaker with my children. Oh wow, good luck with your children, Louise, doing that. Also, a child's photo would look nice. Yes, that's a good point, actually, Louise. Yeah, if you put like a child's photo behind on in like the frame, that would look nice. That would look nice. Right, so I just now need to cut out a white piece for the inside so that you can write your message on. And then that's done. That is done. Right, let's just draw around this. And we only need to draw around up to the tie piece, which is here. Don't need to go further than that, just for the inside so we can write our message. So there we go. And then let's thank you for all your comments, and thank you for bearing with me, because yeah, this live stream went left at the traffic lights and I wasn't ready for it to turn left, that's for sure. So but we got there in the end, and that's the main thing. That's all right, Giovanna. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I think some people probably like me to do evening ones, but evenings for me, evening live streams are a bit problematic, to be fair. If there's nobody in the house, I can do them, but it's rare that there's nobody in the house. And usually it's a lastminute.com kind of, oh, there's no one in the house, quick. But obviously can't really do that. You know, you guys wouldn't have any notice. Right, let's stick this in to here. And then we're done. Thank you, Sheila. I'm hoping that I can go and sort out games now and food and everything else. And I've also got to sort out stuff. I've got a drama that I'm doing tomorrow, so I've got to sort something out for that as well. It's all go, go, go. Right, let's just quickly stick this in here. This goes in here like that. There we go. There we go. Right, so there you go, that's it. It stands up nice. Got a nice shaker. Just needs a greeting or whatever on the front of it. Got one of my cat's hairs at the top because she was all over my desk yesterday, so that's helpful. And then inside you've got room to write. So there you go, everybody. We did it. 2 cards in 1. Wow. Buy one, get one free. Right, I'm going to poodle off then, I think, and go and lie in a darkened room. That's what I'm going to do. And I expect you guys probably will want to as well after that mammoth thing. So thank you for everybody for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I've already left a comment, but if you want to leave another comment, please do. And yeah, hope you all have a good weekend and a good evening. And I'll see you again on the next one, whenever that is. Hopefully next Friday, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. So, oh, you missed me again, Izzy Wizzy. I'm sorry. I did try and give warning, but yeah, next time. Hopefully next Friday I'm hoping to do one. I might do one earlier, possibly. We'll see. Thank you, Izzy. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, so I might do one, but stay tuned. If you check out my posts, and also check out my posts on YouTube and also on Instagram, because I will try and give you guys notice. It might not be a whole week like this time around. It just depends, but I'm hoping to try and do them sort of more regularly. So yeah. So thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you. Well, you'll get a video from me on Sunday. And don't forget to look at Antonio Makes This thing, and don't forget to use Louise 10 to get 10% off your orders. And I'll see you again after the weekend. Okie doke. Bye, everyone. Let me try and work out how to end this now, and I don't know how you do it. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm going to take you off here. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Bear with. Sorry, everybody. I'm not sure how to come off now. This is good, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right, yes. So, right. Bye, everybody. See you soon.